Well, hello there. It's Deej here on my journey to catch 'em all. And tonight we are going to be doing a PSA sub. And while doing that, I'm going to be giving a bunch of stuff away. So, when you're doing a PSA sub, I've already done all the pre-grading. That is not what this video is about. I have a bunch of live streams about pre-grading. So, if you want to see how I pre-grade, you can go do that. These are all already been deemed a good chance at PSA 10s. So this is me picking the order to put the cards in because yes, me and many other people think it matters. And it's also understanding like what cards to send with what cards. Do I just send them all randomly? Like, should I split them up in sets of 20? I've done lots of research on this, so it's going to come out in here. I don't have like a specific list of things I'm going to go through, but you'll just kind of see what I do when I do it naturally. So I think that should be fun. And again, yes, I do have some giveaways. Let's go ahead and sit down here. All right. Yo, yo. Can somebody confirm that they can hear me? That's always a fun one. But so today is going to be fun. So I have the age-old fake pack giveaways for non-members today. This is what you'll be getting. Signed fake packs with 151 Chinese cards. I signed it so you don't sell it. I don't know. And they're fake, but they're cool cards. If you open up, they're real cards. And go Broncos. Let's go. I have so many thoughts on that, obviously. We'll probably cover that topic here soon. But for members, we have 8. We're up to 8 members. So I have 8 special items here. So here are some Japanese packs that are most likely light. So I am not going to open these. Whoever wins these is going to get some really cool, like, some of them are worth, this is probably worth like $10. I don't know, 10, 20, 10, 25, 20, something like that. I'm not going to open those. Those are some pretty nice prizes, but I have a ton of light packs, so, and I appreciate my members. And then we have 3 packs that we will be we will be opening. I might give the person that wins this the choice because it's just some promo cards, but I think it would be fun for people to see it opened. And it's really not worth a lot sealed. Like the card itself is going to be worth more to you sentimentally than the sealed pack. So, and then of course they all come with signed energies because I'm famous now because of that Cyndaquil. So you might be able to sell that for like half a penny. Oh yes, Down Under. I apologize for your Texans. I was thinking about you watching that game, but it was rough. I was kind of hoping you guys would beat the Patriots just because I don't like the Patriots and they've had enough success, but 'tis what it is. All right, so let's get into it. And to start off, we're going to do one member giveaway because I want to show off something that I created for this. A program to pick for me so I don't have to deal with that random crap. If you're a member, you're on this list. You have to be in here to win. If you're not in here, then they'll just get saved for next time. So, got to be rewarded for being here. But let's see if it works. I haven't really tested it too much, but all right. So let's just get into it. Oh, it'd probably help if I wasn't clicking the OBS version of it and I actually clicked the program. All right, here we go. Small D-Gen, are you in here yet? You would have won the Crown Zenith pack. I don't see it. All right. Yeah, and if you renew in this stream, I have more stuff I can add to this. Not everybody's probably going to be here, so there's a good chance if you join during this stream, you will win something. Small DGen! Dang. Starting off with the pack? Alright, good man. Oh, that's Paldea. So we have to open packs. It is what it is. Let's get this off here. We have to open packs. So it's just, I have to know what's in these things. I hope you win something. All right, let me get some sleeves. And then we'll get right into it. I know a lot of you are here probably for the actual PSA learning session, but I'm very thankful for all of you. I'm very grateful. Not all of you have to give me your time, and you do. And I appreciate it, and especially channel members, because it gives me a lot of pride to know that there are people that want to support me. So I want to show that gratitude back. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like this is like the top. Well, it's probably not the most valuable, but a Crown Zenith pack, like that's pretty freaking cool. I was thinking this might be the top one if it were me. Although I do love this Lugia. That thing is sick. That's from Sun and Moon too. Execute, Switch, Starly, Cherubi. No trainer gallery. Well, it is what it is, my friend. I appreciate you, and you can leave now if you want, but hopefully you stay. Oh, well. All right. So this is going to Smoldy again. You know, the Broncos game is really such a horrible thing. Like for the Bills, like I don't feel too bad. Like I guess I'd feel kind of bad, but like they lost the game, and it feels like we lost too. Like I was so extremely happy for like an hour. Like I was literally emotional for that win. Like it's been so long, and I care about the Broncos way more than I should. But then we lost Bo Nix for the AFC Championship game / Super Bowl. Like, come on, dude. Right when everybody's finally starting to believe in him, I've been a believer this whole time. All right, Cal Kitsune, a new member. Let's go, buddy. Let's get you added on here. Oh. Cal. All right. Well, if we run out of prizes at the end, you'll get something, but that just depends on if everybody's in here. All right. So for non-members, you do have a chance to win stuff, and the program. Okay, the link. Sorry, you in the Springs? No, I was born in Aurora, but I live in Kansas now, in deep Chief Country, which is one reason why I've been so emotional about it. It's been freaking heck out here. So if you're not a member, go comment on that video, and if you're in here and the comment picker picks you, you'll get one of these packs. So, all right, let's get into it. We've wasted enough time. All right. Oh, I forgot your code card, Small DGen. All right. So, I am blessed with an awesome wife who alphabetized these bad boys for me, because if you grade like I do, you pre-grade like I do, you pre-grade a lot of bulk, and oh my god, that could have been horrific. And so you get a lot of the same Pokemon, and sometimes the same Bulkmon is pretty rare, but I don't want to send like a bunch of these low pop Mons at the same time. And if I have them just in a random stack, it's very hard to keep track of. So that's the only reason I alphabetize them. It's probably extra, but my wife kind of enjoys it. It's like a de-stressing activity. So we're just going to go through these A to Z to start. And I'm just going to set aside every card that I want to grade that is not a duplicate. Some duplicates I might send. We'll see. You'll just have to see. All right. So I'm going to look at them while you can't see them on my screen. Just kidding. All right. So you're going to notice a lot of unrare stuff. And most of you in here probably already know that, but if I send you my cards, can you submit for me Nerdy Heart KG? There are people that do that. I've done it for close friends in the past. It's a lot of work because a lot of the times they want you to pre-grade them. There are services out there like Catch 'em All Collectibles. I'm pretty sure there's PSA ones. They call them middlemen. Just search PSA middlemen, and you just send them raw cards, and they'll send them for you. It's not a business that I'm trying to get into. Every time I talk to my parents, they're like, why aren't you grading people's cards? Like, don't you want to become a grader? You do it a lot. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they make like minimum wage. I don't really want to be a grader. They just think it's so funny. Or I think it's funny, but they are just baffled that I don't become a grader. It's kind of funny. Sorry, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Patriots fan living in Colorado. Okay. Oh, are you going? I was going to go. But when Bo Nix got hurt, it just didn't feel worth it. The tickets were like over $1,000 a piece, so it's kind of bad of me as a fan, but you got to make choices in life. See here, I have 3 Abra. They're all different, but a lot of times that I would have like the same card. Oh, I got something in here that's a little bit of a hint, and if Will Joe's in here, he knows something about it. But, all right, we got 3 Abra, so I'm going to set these aside. Again, I'm going to set the Mega Bombasou aside because I see no reason why I wouldn't just send all these. Like, if I can get these sequential, like, some really big Abra fan might really be like, dude, this guy's got all the Abra. Plus, this is just a really cool Abra. Orca. It's made by an orca. What do you know? All right. And then we'll go through and order them after I pick through them. So it could take a while, but this is the process. It takes time. Time is money, and money is time. So, all right. So, this is going to have a whole video dedicated to it, these cards. Some of them I probably shouldn't show you yet, but you guys are my insiders, so you can go look it up if you want. But they are from the Pokemon trading figure game. I may have bought a ton of these sealed from somebody who bought a Walmart pallet 15 years ago. So I haven't opened any, but I got some raw for him, and I thought this one was worth grading. So Alakazam, yes, Absol, Alcremie, Salsal. Again, I'm going to do it. I might decide that I'm sending too many cards and I want to keep my grading build down, but first pass, send everything. A couple Arcanines, like, come on. Aaron, Articunos. Okay, this thing is going to be empty, and it's going to be like $50,000, but we'll see. I might take some out eventually. Okay, Baltoy. With the Rowlet on there, that's the reason I picked this card. Like, not because of the Baltoy, but because there's a little hidden Rowlet that I think people are going to really like. Bayleaf, come on, that art is so cool. And for all of you out here who are new here, you're being like, why is this guy grading this crap? He's the one slowing all this down. Watch one of my videos about why I grade common cards. Actually, I made it the featured video on my channel, so I could stop having to like link people and just like, go look at the featured video. Just click on my channel, watch the featured video. It's worth your time. And I've started doing something a little different this time. I started asking people that buy these cards from me, why are you buying this card? Like no offense. Like, I graded it. I paid money to grade it. Like, see, I have 2 Beedrill. I probably don't need to send 2 Pokeballs because it's probably going to be a slow sell. It's from the Chinese 151C, so these are from my scam packs. I had very few 10s, so I'm going to try and make as much back as I possibly can. So, Beedrill, you get back. You're the first no-go. Beware, Bidoof. I've actually had this card sell for like $80 already one time. which means that there's going to be a PSA offer waiting for me the next time I get this graded, and hopefully it gets a 10. And then it might not even come back to me. It'll just get sold in a PSA offer. Tomokazu Bidoof, come on. Blastoise. So one from 151 and one from the Chinese, so might as well send them both. And one thing that I normally do too is look at my eBay store and see if I have one listed. So like if I'm like, I think I already have one of these, I'm not going to send it now. Although it might actually be a good strategy, because if I can get it to sell by the time this one gets graded and gets a 10, then it'll have a PSA offer waiting for me. If I don't just have completely broke the system already with all my recent videos, because it's been kind of illuminating for a lot of people how easy it is to get PSA offers. But like this Blitzel, let me just check. I think I do have one Blitzel, maybe not this one. Guess not. I think it already sold. So if I'm unsure, I will be doing that process. Okay. Who's the backup QB? Yeah, Jarrett Stidham. Okay. I've heard there's a lot of Pats fans in Colorado, so I'm really hoping that this whole Bo Nix injury isn't making a bunch of Broncos fans sell their tickets. Like, if I lived there, I'd still be going, but just, like, with the plane, on top of the travel, on top of Jarrett Stidham, which I actually have a lot of faith in him, but it just didn't feel like a right financial move with a family and 2 kids and whatnot, so. All right, Boss's Orders, that's a nice promo. This Braviary is so nice. So I have 2 of the non-haul. I'm just going to send one. This is an artist that me and Pokeball need to focus on in one of our podcasts, because like a watercolor artist, like, come on. It's so nice. And then I have one from Black and White and Pokeball. I guess it's black. Okay, duh. Send them both, maybe get them sequential. So like that's one tip right there. If you have like cards, put them next to each other. Some collectors that collect specific Pokemon would prefer to have it sequential. Like if you have the choice of sequential, choice of not, why not? So Bronzor, Revert, or Pokeball. I have a ton of these Badoos, so I need to check. Like, I've thought this art was really cool. I thought it would sell a little bit better than it did. But I have the rest of my life to sell them, so I probably won't be opening too much more prismatic, so why would I not set the ones I thought were 10s aside so I can sell them slowly over the next, hopefully I live for like another 50, 60, 70 years, you know, with technology, maybe 120, who knows. But let me check this, sorry, I'm all over the place here. Badoo. Really? No Badoo. That is a little shocking. So that's exactly why I check. Even if I think I have one, I might not. So let's send one of each kind that I have, which is non-hollow, reverse hollow, and that's it. Okay. Oh, I totally just put that in the wrong stack. So those go in the later on stack. Bulbasaurs, just send. Plus, they're all different arts. Okay. Now, Butterfreeze, why not? Alright, let's do a quick giveaway here. Yeah, these Bulbas are really nice. I had the Best Buy stamp, 151 stamp one, that I sold, that I got for free when I first got 151. I should have kept that card just because it's so cool and 151 so awesome. I think I sold it for 150, which paid for like all my initial 151 packs. So that's how I collect for free. So it is what it is. But let's do a quick giveaway, a real anybody giveaway. So I see a few unmembered names in here. So make sure you go look at that video. Make a comment. Let it play in the background. Don't just exit out, please. That hurts the analytics. But you can mute it. Just put it on another tab or something and let it play. But here we go. Window capture. Let's do a quick refresh. Paste, fetch. Anything goes. Whoops. I had whoops in the title, and this guy commented and said, don't bring me into it. I'm sure he's not in here. All right. If I had a way to pick from people that have just messaged in the chat, I would do that. Maybe I'll come up with some program that does that in the future, but for now, John Ferris. If this is one of your names, speak up. Coda. Probably not in here. Down Under. I feel like you already have one of these packs coming to you, or it's in your stack over there. Your guys' stack's getting kind of big, but yes, part of Pokemon history. Just hope that PSA leaves me alone. But Cal, I don't think you have one of these packs. Down Under, if you don't, let me just check. You have two in your thing, one for you and one for Stephanie. Yeah, I'll let it go somewhere else. Although, Cal, I know you don't have one yet, so I'm going to let you have this still for sure, even though you're still in the member giveaway, too. Because these are kind of cool. I had it all prepared so I didn't have to waste time this time on all the wrapping. Love that quill. Let's go. It is such a nice quill. I have one more video coming out in that little series. It's going to be my next video. Normally I release on the weekends. I released that other one a little early because of Paper Tiger Trading Co.'s video that came out. I was trying to play off that hype, but so I released early. So I'm not exactly sure when it's going to release, but it's going to be one you want to watch if you grade with PSA, because I'm going to be, let me just sneak the, well, never mind. It's basically teaching you how to create PSA offers, like exactly what you have to do to make a sale and then make it become a PSA offer. A lot of my sales were not becoming offers for a long time. I'll save for the video, but submission is going fine, Enthusiastic, so far. I'm just now picking out cards that we're going to send, and then I will order them a little bit later. We are on the C's. All right, here we go. Got a lot of my mega cards in here because I finally got through pre-grading and bindering my mega set, which is actually doing pretty good because I got Gold Lucario and PSA 10, which I actually pulled this card, and I do have it listed for like $1,000 because to me I just need a binder copy. So this is gonna pay for so much of my binder. Very lucky, but it is what it is. All right. When submitting to PSA, we can't choose hollow or reverse hollow, correct? No, you can absolutely select hollow or reverse hollow. If you're only sending those, like sometimes they are not even graded yet, so they might not be in the little system. It is actually very hard to know like what to type. I have an old, I think it's a live stream where it's another tips and tricks to submitting to PSA where I'm actually typing into the PSA website. That's not what I'm doing tonight. But if you want to see, I have lots of tips and tricks on like how to find the exact card because it is not straightforward at all. You have to know like exactly how they're putting it in. All right, we only need to send one Caracosta, Fusion Strike Caterpie. Dude, these cards are so underappreciated. Like a little Caterpie family inside a tree, like I know, like, it kind of takes away from the manly man, football fan, you know, but who cares? We're all here for Pokemon, like, come on. Celebi VMAX, easy. Chansey is a very loved Mon. I think I'm only going to send... Okay, they're different. So I will send them all. Ooh, I have another Radiant Charizard. That's nice. I think I just sold my last one of these. It actually looks maybe a little thick on the left, but still probably 45, 55. 2 Charizards. I mean, just send all your Charizards, people. I don't even know like how long some of these have been sitting out. I think some of these are from my little time capsule. Yeah, my time capsule video where I had cards that I had put in a box for 5 years because I didn't think they were worth selling for the pennies that they were worth at the time. Okay. Lots of Go Charmanders. Gotta love that. So let's just do one of each because, again, I'm probably not going to be opening a ton more Pokemon Go in my life. So, like, why rush it? Like, just let this last for a few years. Like, if you want to make it in this hobby, just last. It's kind of like with crypto, finances, like gambling. Just don't bet the house. Like, stay in the game, and that's how you make it in life. Ooh, I got some Japanese ones too. Let's just send one of those. Charmeleons, Chewbacca. Do I still have one of these listed? Let me check. I think it's sold actually. Yep, it did. So this comes from the Star Wars Star Wars TCG, Star Wars Unlimited. I got so lucky on this, so I pulled like the crazy showcase Boba Fett, graded a 10. I bought 2 booster boxes for like 150 bucks. Pulled the rarest card, sold the 10 for like 1600 bucks. And I've made actually decent money on some of the cooler cards because, again, people just don't pay attention to grading, but yet people love collecting graded cards. Like, these niches, like, it just makes you feel like you're part of the hobby. Like, I'm giving this to somebody that just likes Chewbacca. I'm not giving it to somebody that just wants money, you know, like, money might be one reason, but at the same time, there's definitely more than that going on. And that's really where I like to exist in the hobby, is like not just dealing with people that are only focused on money. It really drives me absolutely nuts. And this is going to get me in trouble because I talk to a lot of the big business Poke Bros who have decided they're done collecting and they're just their only business now. Like that, I don't like that at all. It's like, if you're gonna be in this hobby and make money off the people in the hobby, like, and you don't collect, I don't know. I just don't like that. Chili, Cillian, and Cress. Rainbow Rare, Fusion Strike. Hard to find these days. Probably not worth that much, but I bet you could find one of these in PSA 10 for like 45 bucks, but if I got it back, I'd list it for 60. So you're getting way more than PSA tips and tricks, but I think differently enough that you're probably going to learn something from what I'm saying, unless you've been here before, and this is probably just boring for you, but I appreciate you, and you're going to get stuff. So you can ask all the people that have been here a lot. They have probably all received more than one package from me, and eventually, hopefully, there's too many members that I can't give away to everybody, but your early dividends, you're definitely making more than $2 a month with this kind of stuff. So, all right. Chiyu. This Firefish, dude, is a legend. It's actually a legendary, and every time I get a Chiyu, it sells out. So easy send, Cinderace, Fire Starter, Final Evolution, come on. Tomokazu Kamiya Clauncher from Mega. Dude, these cards are so hard to get 10s in. If you look through your Mega bulk, like, be ready to be frustrated that every card that you want to send having whitening, print lines, all the crap. Yeah, I typed the abbreviation of the set, but notice some common and uncommons don't have holo, reverse holo options. Okay, yeah, that does happen. So what you do is you just find one that does have the common reverse holo, just so you understand the structure to match the structure of the title. And then you just, I think there's a button that's like add card, or like you can save it anyways, and they'll just make your pop one. Those are the best ones because you know you can just set the price when you get it back. So if you're getting that, you're a good job. And yes, doing the set abbreviation is the is the key to getting there faster. Good call. Kafagrigus. See, like, eventually if I'm like, dude, this is way too many cards, I might take out, like, this card and save it for when it's a little older. But if I were in a stage of buying a bunch of low rarity, possible 10 cards from TCG Player or eBay, where there's not enough value for the big money bros to just pre-grade every one of these, I'd be buying so many of these, like, shadowed Pokemon full arts. I think they are so cool. I know they don't sell for a ton right now, but once these sets get a little older, I think these things are so cool. And you can make your money back by getting 10s. Then you get free raw 9 copies that you're not sending because they're not 10s, and you watch my pre-grading videos. This is how you build value, wealth in your collections, is by making plays like that, collecting cards that you think will go up over long term. Yeah, you all already know this. I hate to preach, but all right. Tomokazu, Croconaw. This card is so underrated. Like, I'm sure, hopefully you've all seen it, but like, look at that card. Tomokazu just knows how to do it. I'm getting lost and not talking. The Leaky Cubchoo. Oh my gosh. That makes me actually kind of sick because I've been on nose free to duty with my 2-year-old daughter who's got really runny nose, where like you put the thing in their nose and you suck it out. Oh my. It's been overload the past couple days. Cubone, gotta love. Oh, I have another Cyndaquil. Okay. Now I'm going to get in trouble. This one actually looks a little thick on the right, but it's like, why would I not try? I'm pretty sure the 9 is actually worth a decent bit too. You're interested to learn more about the website I made for your submissions. There is a blurb about that in the next video too, Yako. But if you get cards back from PSA, it's in the description. I think it's called Grade Swiftly. And you will want to check it out because it will save you a ton of time in listing your own cards on eBay. If you sell your own cards, that is. Alright, this is becoming a problem fast because there's running out of cards and it's getting all lopsided. Alright, let's do one more letter and then we'll do a member giveaway and a member giveaway because we only got 5 regular people giveaways. I wanted to grade that Chewbacca. Are these all my C's that I'm not sending? Alright. That croc art is smooth. Oop, yep. Submitted it. Hopefully PSA catches it. There's like a review stage, like after they entered it into the system, and you can look at it and see if they did do it right, and you can edit it and say request review. So you can still get it changed uncommon. All right. Darumaka. I want to check to see if I have one of these because I think I might have graded one. It might actually. I already have like. Let me see if I can pull it up. I already have like 300 cards at PSA right now. Let me just make sure my name doesn't show up here. All right. So if I had more time and I wasn't streaming, I would look through all these to make sure I'm not sending any that I'm, like this Blastoise right here. I know we already looked at that. It's one of the Chinese ones, but it's okay. These are already almost done. So I need to get something else in the queue right now. Let's see. This is actually Yako's cards right here, Yako. So yours are estimated to be done, but these are about back, so 34 cards, 50. Okay, I lied. I only have like 200 cards, but I need more. And the Darumaka, I do have the reverse holo, but not the regular holo. So that means we get to send you. And it's not for the Darumaka. I have actually had somebody reach out for that reverse holo Darumaka already, and they wanted it for like $30, and they were like, it's for my kid, and I'm like, then get him a PSA 9 or a raw dog maka. Your kid really needs a PSA 10. Like, whenever people tell me that, that's exactly what I think. I'm just like, the way I handle it is I'm like, oh, I think I saw a 9 the other day that's probably like $15, or you can get this raw for like 10 cents. Instead of being like, no, I'm not coming down. Like, it takes me so long to grade these, and it's risky, and it costs money, and I'm not the kind of guy that's just straight up mean. I don't know. Sometimes in my eBay messages, those people really tick me off, but I'm going so slow. Delibird, I know I don't have one of those. Deoxys, come on. Paradox Rift. That is cool. Diglett. I know we got Diglett collectors out there. I don't think I have that one. I need to check on these. I think I've sent this a couple times, but they may have all gotten 9s. So I need to check. It might be kind of interesting for you guys to see like all my listings too as I go through this. I don't know. Guess I could type PSA. Nope. Yep, they must have all got 9s. I've been trying to get this Diglett in a 10 for way too long. Behind the Mountain, like, come on. It's such a cool one. Like, with the soft, warm colors, like, on the beach. Like, super cool. We'll send one of those. Dondozo. I don't know how you can even have a Dondozo card without Tatsugiri. I just feel like it's wrong. Dragonair, Dragonite, Dratini, Easy Sins. They're all different forms. And I've found that people that collect Dragonite or Dratini, like, if they come to my store like, oh, he's got one card, that's kind of cool. It's a little expensive though, because I do charge a fair amount. Like, I don't charge less than $50 these days, with grading costing 20, and just like fees and just the time investment and just the low pop and the amount of work that goes into it. Like, people just don't do it. But point is, they come to my store and they're like, oh, he's got that Dragonite. What else does he have? Oh, he's got the other Dragonite. I can get combined shipping. I wonder if I can get a deal. And if people buy more than one, I'll often give 15% off. Is kind of my max that I do, unless you have a good reason. But that's an insider tip that is going to come out in my next monthly video of these common cards sold for this reason, because people have been telling me their stories, and I have some really cool stories this month. I cannot wait to make that video. Like, some really cool stuff. Yukimori Durant. People have actually started to grow on Durant. I'm not really sure why. Dusknor. See, these are some that I think would probably sell slow. I'm probably underestimating the Dusknor lovers out there, because I know he's been popular in the TCG and the video games. Just a cute little Dwebble from Evolving Skies. This is just as much an Evolving Skies send as a cute Pokemon send. Not really an artist send, but we'll assess here in a bit. This could end up being a long video, but hey. Tracked you with honey with the giveaways, and then I force you to stay and watch me just so I don't have to do all this alone. Does PSA have any kind of rewards program for people like you that submit thousands of cards a year? Well, just so you know, I just happened to look at like the like their middlemen program, where like you get a cheaper fee, like you get a discounted rate, and I think the number was you have to spend over $100,000 in one calendar year, and then they'll bring you into the dealer program. I'm not at that level yet. I really don't want to be at that level, because then it becomes more like a job and less of a hobby. And like I was talking about earlier, that's just not really how I want to enjoy this hobby. It's just not for me. So I don't do that. I don't plan on it. Eventually my store will grow because of my prices. My things sell slow, like my slab. I'll just pull it over real quick. My inventory's gotten decently big. Lots of slabs. Things heavy as heck. And if you watch those money bros, they're like, have nothing that's not priced to sell tomorrow. And I'm just like, then you're just working constantly trying to get your inventory up. Like, That's just not for me. Which is why I think I'm a different channel than most of these business bros, like teaching you how to make money. Like, I'm teaching you how to have fun in the hobby and also do it in a smart financial way where you're not losing all your money. You might lose some, but at the same time, you're spending some on entertainment. Like, that's another part of this. It's not all about making money. All right. Electros. Oh, we're doing a member giveaway. That's right. All right. We get to see the program. Did I close it? No. Oh, when I minimize it. That's cool. All right. We'll see who's in here. Let me answer some questions real quick. My kid needs a PSA 10. Yeah, come on. Yeah, they reward you with PSA 8.5s. CGC got rid of their 9.5s a while ago, and I sent some cards to them recently. You're going to want to pay attention to that video. It's coming out soon. You're going to learn a lot on how to make the most of your cards. But they gave me a ton of 9.5s, so they still do that crap. So glad I kept on my XY Evolution bulk. Dude, if you have that bulk in 10, it's worth so much. And that's the thing. If you keep it in good condition, people don't do that. So if you're doing it now, putting in the groundwork now when you're opening your mega packs, wait 10 years, you took care of it, you were going to be very happy with yourself. That's really where all this started is I was like, why didn't I take care of my old bulk? Like, this stuff's worth so much now. Like, Aquapolis, base set, like, come on. Giveaway. Gennardo de Leon. Go let this video play on another tab, make a comment, and you have a chance at winning one of these. Unless you're a channel member, then you can win better stuff, but all right. Can I send to PSA without being a yearly member at a higher price tier per card? No, I think you have to be a member, but it's worth it. You make money on the stuff they send you, like the promo cards in the magazines. Like, I've sold that stuff and I've made money on my membership, so to me, it's worth it. Okay. Stop wasting time. All right. God, I keep clicking the wrong screen. Bart, are you still here? I saw you in here earlier, buddy. If you're still in here, you just won a Paldea Evolved pack that is going to get opened. Why is it all the packs? I was hoping to save some of the packs till the end. Although you might see something peeking out on my screen that could get convinced me to open later. But be quiet about that. It's just a secret. So Bart, you're here. All right, let's get it open. All right, here we go. Paldea Evolved. If you pull the Magikarp, dude, I'm gonna be so mad. I won't be. I'll be happy for you, but you know what I mean. It's like this pack's been sitting like within 2 feet of me for the past like 2 years. And if the Magikarp's just chilling in it, that's upsetting a little bit, you know? Oh, you don't even get to see the pack. Terrible. Terrible. You got a Hoppip, Pincurchin, Yuka, Dino. Let's go. Tauros, Practice Studio, Superior Energy Retrieval. This card actually sells for, like, you should sell it on TCG Player. It's worth like $1. It's not Magikarp, but you got Nyard, bro. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Let's see if we can guess. I'm going to read it. Its cry sounds like an incantation. It is said the cry may rarely be imbued with happiness, giving power. That sounds like an Oranguru, but I know it's not. Ooh, dude, that card's so nice. Wow. Congrats, dude. And a Mimikyu. This is a card I've sold for like $100 in a PSA 10, so you might have an offer for that one waiting. Unless somebody else came in and did one of their stupid auctions. Which is another thing I get from a lot of buyers. Oh, the last sale on this was like $20. I'm like, well, they auctioned it. I'm not auctioning it, so sorry. Congrats, Bart. You win. You beat Small D-Gen, that's for sure. All right. And of course, you get, that's interesting. Same energy, one signed. All right. I'll try and write not on your card. Well, I got the energy there. Yeah. Okay. And the best part about the program is it removes you from the list, and we can also see who's won stuff as well. Well, I can. I'll share it if we need to, but I doubt it. All right. Get off my screen, bro. All right. You got a hit last time. What'd you pull from Journey? I sent a PSA magazine Elsa cover out of 500 and sold it for, dude, exactly. I have not been lucky enough to get a serialized PSA anything, but I've still made like several $100s at least. So it's pretty wild. Nice mat. Yeah, I like that mat too. This, I've been experimenting it through my videos on mats. This is one that sticks. Like, I just feel like it's a good background. All right, let's keep going. I'm only on ease. I don't know how much battery my phone has, but if it's not, it only had like 45%, so that might be the end of this stream whenever it runs out, but we'll still do all the giveaways and stuff. Ooh, Master Ball Electros, yes. EVs, I think I have a lot of these EVs. I probably need to check these EVs. Way too many EVs. Wooloo, yeah, I remember Wooloo. Gennardo de Leon, yeah, become a member and you get on the special list. Non-members can still win these fake packs that have real cards on them. You can't sell them, they're signed by me, but you can still win that. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah. So we'll go PSA EV. Maybe I can zoom in on this for you guys. Okay. So Prismatic Evolutions, still got one. And U151, I still got one. So I need the reverse prismatic. I don't need the non-hollow. I'll take the Crown Zenith EV. Don't need the non-hollow. Again, why would I get rid of these now? Can just have them for years and years and years. So they're going to stay in my alphabetized thing for a long time, and I can just go through this process every time. These Go ones sell pretty good. I might actually send 2 of them, just so I can have a backup. I already have a 151 non-hollow, so we'll save that. And we might as well send the Chinese and the Japanese to cover more bases in my store. Bring them in for the Japanese one, bring them in for the Chinese one. They see all my other EVs and they're like, oh, I might as well get a couple. Combined shipping. Because I do charge shipping. And I think that's part of the psychology. Like, oh, if I'm already paying shipping, I might as well get something else. People that charge free shipping, I think that's one aspect that's missed a little bit. Like, it is technically the same exact thing, but for me, I think there's a little bit of psychologicalness to getting them to buy more if you charge shipping. It might be harder to get that barrier to entry, but again, I'm not trying to sell out super fast. That's not my personal goal. Okay, Electabuzz, Elgium, Emboar, Pokeball. Ooh. This is from that box. That'd be great if I got those in 10. I should have sent those right away. These Espeons, I don't think I have any right now. I think I'm just going to send all of that. Executor. I need to check this Executor, though. Gosh dang, you guys can't even see my cards. That sucks. I'll show you again. Let's just check this Executor real quick. I do not. Okay. This is all you missed. Electabuzz, a Tomokazu Elgium, Pokeball, promo Espeon from that one collection box, more Espeon, 2 reverse hollow Espeons. Not bad to have a backup of Espeon. Those sell out pretty fast, honestly. Oh, I forgot your code card, Bart. Somebody probably already snapped it, but I guess I owe you 1 penny. Alright, EVs, you're going back. F's really fast. Get this thing off my lap. Farfetched, Finizen. Like, there's got to be a dolphin lover out there. That's kind of where I was thinking with that. Fluttermane was great in the game. And I love the ancient Pokemon Hollows. I think they're unique. I don't think I have any of those graded right now. I should probably check. But just save time. Put those away. Frostmoth Fuecoco. I can already tell you this sub is going to be massive. I'll probably end up splitting it into multiple subs and then just kind of spread them out down the line. But now that I'm going through this process now, I'll already have it done. Quite a few G's here. Okay, Mega Gardevoir. Tomokazu Chinese Ghastly. I need that card to get a 10. Yeah, like, oh, come on. This is terrible. Like, maybe they're a Miami Dolphins fan, you know? Let's change this strategy up here. There we go. Gardevoir, Graveler, Geodude. I'll probably send those next to each other. So, yeah, this is just half the battle. The Glooms, why not? Tomokazu, Goldeen. It's been a while since I've done a sub, as you can tell. I've pre-graded a ton of crap. And probably a lot of this is stuff I've set back aside. I was like, oh, I'm sending too many cards. I better settle down here. But I see no reason why not to send just all these. Oh, I love the Isaka Ito. Look at that guy. Come on. My phone camera is so good on this. I love it. Gyarados. These things sell like nuts. Gyarados and Snorlax. They're cards that you should just send. Need one of those Espeon. Yeah, they're very nice. Alright. We'll go to H's. Haunters are like Ghastly, Gengar. They sell out very fast. I know there are like specific Haunter lovers. Hawlucha. It's not on my list, but I'm thinking with Legend ZA with the new Mega Hawlucha, it might kind of somebody might become a Hawlucha fan in the next little bit. 2 Yukimori Helioptile, but I'm just gonna send 1. Herdier, Ho-Oh. Come on. The trainer mixed with a very favorited legendary. Come on. Houndoom. I'm pretty sure I've already sold this card specifically for like 70 bucks. And that's from Scarlet Violet base, which is actually kind of old now. And I think I saw they're going out of print soon. Hypno. I had somebody buy a Hypno from me the other day, and I was about to ask him why he bought it. It was like a Reverse Holo Paradox Rift one. And I looked at his name, and it was like Hypno Lover or something like that. So he'll be wanting that. Ooh, we get into some cool stuff now. Then we'll do another giveaway for regular members here after these eyes. Get some Avatar Weiss Schwartz cards. Invention of Metal Bending. If you like Pokemon, watch this anime. And I'm sure most of you already have, but like so freaking epic. And Iroh. If your favorite character is not Iroh, I don't know what's wrong with you. Such a legend. Redemption Arc. I got a couple of these. I actually need to check if I have one real quick. If not, I need to send another one. I think I do still have one. They sell super slow again, but it's just things. Ooh, my Iro did sell. So I will be sending one of those. I think I have the metal bending one. Let me just check. Nope. Okay. So we get to send one of each of those. And we'll save some Iros for later on down the line. I bought like 15 of these boxes. I opened 5 of them. And I've already paid for all 15 boxes by grading just the cards. Nobody's grading them. They're all like pop 1, pop 2. And whenever I sell one, I sell 7. Like whoever buys them buys a lot of them. So, okay, giveaway time. I grade anything cool, Crimson Knight. You can laugh all you want. I collect stuff for free. Like I said, I have boxes. Okay. I couldn't get them all out, but I have 2 more in there. Just boxes of free boxes for grading commons and uncommons. So laugh all you want, bud. Unless you're laughing at something else, I'm not making fun of you. You're my friend. But people laugh at me all the time, so I'm a bit defensive. Alright. So let us go to a regular giveaway. Again, give you another chance. Go do a quick like while I refresh. Not a like. Comment on the video. Let it play in the background. You know the drill. Find somebody that's in this chat. Slippery Chibi. I haven't seen that name in here. I have seen that name though. All right. Let's go. Lurkin, Lou, Rye, Carlton, Wicks. It's always funny when I try and pronounce people's names. It's usually wrong. Okay, so step number 2 for you, sir, will be to go fill out this form so I can get your address because I don't recognize your name. Oh, laughing at the Hypno Lover. Sorry, bud. Crimson Knight, I went to KU for college, so I am a fan of Crimson. Blue and Crimson, but I'm guessing Crimson Knights is something else. All right. Forgive me. I feel bad now. All right. I'm not going to open it because I've done lots of that in past live streams. If you want to see real cards get opened out of fake packs and just never get hits, you can go watch that. It's not fun. Okay, so Lurkin. I'm going to just put Carlton. Lunkin. Now it's an R. Oh, you can't even see. That's sad. Super sad. But yeah, you get the fake pack signed by me. Enjoy. Alright. It is still an awesome art to be fair. Like you could display this and be perfectly happy, just know it's not worth anything. So I mean, the cards inside are, as you can see, I'm actually grading some of these like fake pack cards in here. All these Chinese 151C cards you're seeing are from these stupid packs. That's been my worst play that I've had since coming into Pokemon because I spent $2,500 on a case and any return I get is in these graded cards. So it's going to be a long road. Jellicent. This card's actually probably worth selling just on TCG Player because it's worth something, but at the same time, that's the type of person I'm targeting by grading this is somebody who used that card in their deck. I'm like, I really want that 10, you know. Jolteons. That's actually a Hidden Fates Jolteon. I think that came from my time capsule. That's a time capsule. No, that's DR. What am I talking about? Jinx, this stack. Maybe I'll only do half on stream so that we can just get through it. I'll save my other box and do that on my own. I think it gets a little repetitive, and then you're just here waiting for the giveaways, and that's not really the goal either. I gave some advice to another big business, small YouTuber the other day who was wondering, like, why are all these people with less resumes getting all these views? And I was like, well, one reason is because people aren't really going on YouTube to go listen to somebody at a conference just talk about stuff. Like, they're there to be entertained, and if they learn something along the way too, that's awesome. But that's really not people's main goal when they click on the YouTube app. It's not like, oh, I want to go learn something. Like, that does happen, but it's like not the masses of people on YouTube. So I try and keep that in mind and be entertaining and give you other reasons besides just learning. Okay. Waifu Bros, where you at? I gotta make sure I don't have one listed. I'm not even gonna pull it up because it's just gonna take time. Katara. I do have one listed for $35 if you want it. And then I can send another one. But grading costs $20 minus fees. Like, I'm only making like $10 again, but these were like 10-cent cards, so it is what it is. I don't have this one though, so I'm gonna send that. But you two will stay. Oh, you're leaving, Gennardo. You had a good chance of winning because there's not a lot of non-members in here right now. But peace it, man. Maybe I offended him. Keldeo, just send one. Cleaver, not popular, but I think Scyther lovers will probably buy some Cleavers. Crocodile, Pokeball, Kyogre, reverse and non-hollow. Or reverse and hollow. Let's go. Kyurem. I think I actually just sold this card the other day for 40 or 50. Yeah. All right. On to the L's. All right, Larvitar, Latias, come on. See, I bet these have PSA offers, and if I could just get a quick like $10, like if they're offering me $30, I can get a quick $10 for $2 cards. I'd probably just take them. I might take one in my store just to have like more inventory. I think I might send all the Latias, honestly, and Latios. I'll save one non-hollow for later on in time. But my guess is that I end up opening a little bit more Mega in my career. So I'll probably come across more. Leafeon, Leafeon EX, Lickitung, Lillipup. This Litleo, I need to check. Because I think I've sold one before. Yep, it's sold. So I need to send another one. Lucario, another Pokemon. This is the set one. Just send Lucarios. Alright, let's get through these, and then I will move on to the ordering of the submission. I'll go through the rest on my own. You see this stuff on my channel every once in a while anyways. Like, I decided a while ago I wasn't just going to do the straight PSA return videos. You guys can tell me if you do still want those. I might just do them in live streams because it's kind of fun to just go over it. But at the same time, that's kind of like old hat content. I'm trying to be different. I want to differentiate myself a little bit. Again, these cards are just divine to me. Like, these are going to age so well. I love them so much. Silver Tempest Magearna. I watched that movie with my son the other day, and I bet there's some people that really like that Mon. Here's one of my XY Evolutions cards. It's probably only got a chance at 10 if I had to guess, because these cards are printed so badly. Pokemon Go. I've sold this card. It sells instantly every time I get it. This is another artist that needs to be focused on. Shinji Kanda. You can actually see, like, I don't know. To me, that's not the moon. That's like some planet or something. But Magnemite. Just send one. Mandibuzz. Marnie. The signed cards. Those are cool. Mawile. Meganium. I think my phone's starting to die, so it's perfect timing. Meloetta. These Meowths come out of those Mewtwo EX boxes. I have quite a few of them, but they've sold pretty fast, and they're worth like 50, 60 bucks. And like, again, those boxes cost me 20 bucks a piece. So every time I sell one, it pays for the whole box, which means I open DR packs for free. I got the Jumbo Mewtwo. I got the other Mewtwo promo, which are selling for like 70 bucks a piece. If you take the time in this hobby, you can get yourself paid back. So I'm going to send two. And save some, because I probably won't be getting too many more of those. Metagross, another XY Evolutions. Who doesn't love Mew, especially Mitsuhiro Rita from Fusion Strike? Like, people don't understand. People just overlook things so much. I know I have some subs out there with these. I bought probably 50 of them because of the way that the Charizard and the Pikachu performed. And these are actually way better quality, so the chances of getting 10 are like actually pretty decent on these. And they were only like 15 bucks. And 151 UPCs are so hard to find. I think these are undervalued. This is a little tip in here. I think these are undervalued even today. I wouldn't. And when you buy them near mint, like, you will get some that are scratched and stuff, but like, I got these all off TCG Player. I'm just going to send them all. Actually, I'm going to just send two. Okay, here's the Mewtwo promo, like I said. Those things sell super fast. Melodic, Mimikyu, another XY. I think I have a bunch of these Morlulls. That's one that I have picked out a bunch of because I've opened a bunch of Surging Sparks. More Lolo. Yep, I have one listed for 50. Since I have so many, I'm going to just change it to $49.99 right now. It was a pop 1 when I sent it. Let's see what it is now. Pop 3. I've sold one at 60 bucks. It looks like. All right. Now that you can't see that, but you can hear it. So, don't need to send any of those. Morgrim, yeah. 151 cards are just instant yeses. More of the Chinese that I gotta make some money back, so I'll put those in order at some point. Muna. Okay. We have a stack. I'm gonna do a member giveaway real quick. Again, some people might look at the opening the packs as the win. I think these are pretty awesome gifts too, honestly. I love, like, they're just art pieces. They're not just like I wouldn't open them if I was you, but you can do as you please. All right, so let's do another one. Hopefully you're still in here. If you can. Down Under, the Peerless Fighters pack. Let's go. Pokeball, my man. How's it going? You've gotten a few references in here. Let's hide this. Not that. Let's hide this. This is Battle Styles in Japanese. So it came out in... Well, it's also got some Chilling Reign. Okay, so it's Chilling Reign and some Battle Styles. I'm trying to think. I'd have to look up the set list, but I'm pretty sure some of the secret rares are in here are like the birds and the Urshifus. But again, I'm pretty sure this is light, so just enjoy the pack art. Down Under. When is Pokemon going to finally hit the peak? It's going to finally hit the peak when the oldest group that got into it when we were kids starts dying. Like they're at the age where like most of the people are dying. Because the way I see it, kids are constantly being brought into this hobby. There is an age from like 12 to 22 where it's like not vogue to like Pokemon, but then you get to be my age and like all of a sudden Pokemon is just something that makes you happy, and it is something that has the potential of being a good financial decision. People are getting into it, back into it, getting more people into it that are adults that weren't into it as kids. So the Ponzi is still on its way up. The Ponzi is still getting more and more people every single day, and I don't see that changing until we start losing people. Then we have to worry about the inflow, the inflow overcoming the outflow. But as of now, the inflow is just more. It just is. People aren't leaving, people are joining. The outflow is death. And going broke, but in Pokemon it's kind of like unless you're just opening packs all the time or you don't want to sell, like, I don't know. You're at least creating some value with your collection, if I had to guess. Like, you might not have extra cash from it, but you're at least satisfied that you're creating value. So you're not like leaving the hobby. You're probably picking up stuff occasionally. 'Tis what it is. Dude, these packs are so much better. And the fact that you almost know, like, you can know they're light. Like, when I open Japanese boxes, I weigh it. Why would I open the light packs? Like, I'm not trying to rip people off. Like, I'm telling you guys right now. Like, oh, you might get a super rare in this. No, like, that's stupid. Like, if I do sell these on eBay and stuff, and I say they're light. So, like, what do you want from me? And it's just like base set packs. People sell base set packs light. Like, that's accepted. Like, to me, that it just makes sense with Japanese. English, I am so happy that you can't really weigh it out these days, because I hate that so much. You can weigh out God packs, but I just want to be able to buy raw packs and not worry about it. The Japanese never buy raw packs without worrying about it. Okay. Let's do one more of these because we still have more to go. While we're here. Big fat noob. I did. Oh, dude, you're here. Oh, it would have been so funny if you won this. If you won the Pogo pack right when you were talking about it. Ugh, too many options. This is cool. I would like to open this for whoever wins it, but it will be up to them. But you get, what was it? Silver Lance. This is probably the least valuable one. Just Calyrex and Gastrier. Ice form Gastrier. Still cool. This is like part of Chilling Reign. But this goes to Big Fat Noob. Big Fat Noob, your stack is also getting kind of big. Big Fat Noob is actually a friend of mine, so he's got a stack of cards from PSA. He does not live in the States, so he had to get some sent to me. I have a lot of his cards right there. At some point, we might break into him on the stream, but... Alright, Big Fat Noob. Down Under. Okay. Let's do one of these for random people. The problem with giveaways is it just takes too long. Like, it's... I know you guys like the giveaways, but at the same time, if you don't win, it's wasting the other people's times. But, I don't know. It's a chance to chat. Pokeball! If you are still here, you win. I think I actually... I'm not sure if I sent you yours. You might have a little pack over there in my closet right now. But you get one of the non-member giveaways. Good stuff. I will wait for one more message. Yeah, one more box. Okay, Pokeball. Bowl. I cannot think and write at the same time. Because I wrote bone. Don't ask. Pokey Bowl. Okay. All right, so let's get into some ordering, and then at the end we'll just do all the giveaways and whatnot. But okay, Pokeball actually has a great video on this exact topic. Um, so after this stream, you can go to his channel, and he's got a really good video about ordering and stuff. So feel free to chime in as I talk about this Pokeball in the chat. God, this is just too many cards. My gosh, this is bad. Okay, so one thing you want to do is understand that you have a human on the other end grading, right? So as a human, we get used to things. It's like if you're touching water that is the same temperature as your skin, you don't feel it. You should try it sometime, but you don't feel wetness if it's the same temperature. Like you really only feel it if it's a different temperature. So, it's the same thing with grading cards. If I'm sending them a bunch of minty Japanese stuff next to some like kind of badly cut modern stuff, like they're going to see the Japanese and be like 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, this has one little bit of whitening, or it's not perfectly centered like all these Japanese cards. It has to get a 9 because it's less than the other ones that I've looked at. So, take that choice away from them. Send all the Japanese cards together. Or put the Japanese cards at the end of the sub so they've already looked through your kind of crappier modern English stuff, and they've already given that stuff a bunch of 10s. And then by the time they get to the Japanese stuff, they're like, oh, dang, I already gave that rest of that stuff 10s. These are even better, so these are all easy 10s. So, like, you got to think about that logic. And for me, these Chinese cards are like printed kind of weird, especially because, okay, that's not Chinese. Because they have English backs. Like they're just weird. Like it's not the same as regular modern, like you can tell. Maybe you can't tell, but it's a little bit darker. Like the cutting is slightly different, and so I'm going to put all my Chinese cards in the same sub, or at least at the beginning of a sub, because to me they're a little bit worse than like English and Chinese, or English and Japanese. And so this is another good example. I'm not going to separate. I'm telling you guys how I'm going to separate it off stream. It's going to take a long time with this many cards, so it's kind of a waste of time. But I'm going to just flip through them and give you my thoughts as I'm looking at them. This card, vintage card. This game came out in 2006, okay? It's got a Trico on it. Yes, it's an X accuracy card, but that to me doesn't matter at all. This is such a unique card. And I'm going to take it out so we can look at it a little closer, because the condition matters in this ordering stuff too. So you can see there is a little bit of whitening on that corner, like around the corners. Like I'm not expecting this card to get a 10. But if I put this card behind a bunch of worse. See, there's some whitening on every corner. Like I'm expecting this to get like an 8. But if it got a 9, I'd be really stoked. I think it's unique enough that I could sell it for more than the grading fee. Like I think I bought it for like $7 or $8 a piece. To me, these are worth having long term, even if I can't get $7 or $8 right now. I think they will be worth that in the future because the way you get them is just very odd. This is going to be a whole video, but let me just get one real quick. It's an old figurine game. Okay. So I got so much stuff on my desk. The Pokemon trading figure game. And yeah, that's the sneak peek. That's what they come in. There's the Trico. But they come with like little packs of energies, or not energies, but the trainers. I bought a bunch of them. Happy birthday. It's my birthday, Stoner Cat? Well, you better win something, bud. If you're lying like those kid people, I'll find out. Just kidding. I'm a very emotional person, if you can't tell. I'm not the most steady person. I am very logical, so in that sense, like, I'm very calculated, but, like, the world affects me. Like, if you watch me during Broncos games, like, my parents were like, oh, you want to go to a bar? And I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm a little bit emotional. Okay, so back to this. We got so sidetracked. I want to put this behind cards that are not 10s. So, possibly even worse. I don't think I have any in this sub. So what I might do is wait to send this with the other Pokemon trading figure games. Because if I send them all at the same time, I'll probably get some 10s. And this will have a better chance at getting a 9 versus like all these mint cards. Like all of these cards to me should be 10s. Like if PSA was grading perfect, unless I just missed something, every one of these cards should be 10s. But they were not going to do that. So you have to play the game and understand, like, do I want a 10 on this one? Which one do I want? Like, and like if there's a card I really wanted to get a 10, I would put this card before that one because this one's like, oh, it's kind of crappy. But they might give it a 9, but then they see the next one like, oh, it's a lot better than that last one. I just gave that last one a 9. So I'm going to have to give this one a 10, you know. So you got to play those games. All right, let's keep flipping. See what other thoughts I have. Okay, just the sequentialness, like Bidoof. Like, I'll probably go look for Bibarels and put it next to the Bibarels. Like, I often will send a lot of the same set at the same time just because of how I pre-grade. Like, often I'm pre-grading all my Crown Zenith cards at once, so I just send a bunch of them at once. But people don't really care about that sequentialness unless you had literally the whole set, but who the heck's going to do that? Or I might put like a couple Tomokazu cards next to each other just to so somebody can have like several of the same artist right next to each other. Plus cards from the same set are often cut similarly, so I'm trying to get that person's greater eyes trained on the specific cut, so they're not like just giving me all 9s on this cut and all 10s on this cut. Like I'm trying to level set so they just have to be as fair as possible at all times. So another big part of this is understanding how many cards to send in one order. If you were just sending 20 cards, it doesn't matter. That's a bulk sub. You have to send at least 20 cards. If you are sending 100 cards, it's worth thinking about. If you split them up into 20, 20, 20, 25 20s, you're going to pay more because they're going to charge you the insurance and like the base shipping fee on every one of those orders. You will pay about $30 to $50 more per order. Like they charge out the butt for insurance and shipping. So you are going to pay more per card to split it up. The advantage of doing that is you get a different grader for each sub. So you might get the one grader, the one Dick grader who gives you 3 10s and 17 9s, but they're not going to give you 30 10s and 70 9s. You know, like you're not getting that huge bulkier cards in the one bad grader. You'll get, you know, 2 bad graders, 3 good graders, and good and bad is the wrong word. It's just more like less experience. It's just part of the problems with PSA, but that's the advantage is you split it up. For me personally, I send so many cards. Like I am trying to lower my cost. Like I'm sending these cards, I want to make as much as I can. I'm trying to maximize my dollars spent. And if I am sending 100 cards every month, I don't have a number for you, but 100 cards every month. if I'm splitting that up into 20 card subs each time, then I'm paying an extra $200 on 100 cards. So that's like almost $2 a card more. I'm probably not doing that math exactly right, so don't quote me on that. But the point is, you are paying a little bit more. But for me, I'm looking at the macro of this. Like, this is something, I'm not just sending one sub. Like, this is like a plan for me in the hobby. This is how I enjoy the hobby. I get to interact with you. The people that buy this stuff from me tell me stories about why they're doing it. Like, this is how I enjoy the hobby. So I'm not going anywhere. So I send my big subs, knowing that I might get the bad grader this time, but my next 100 card sub is going to be the good grader. And like, over the macro of it, I should just be saving as much money as I possibly can. And so that's my thought process. But I understand people that just want to avoid the risk of having to regrade a card that they care about. For me, I don't grade for personal collection. I do have cards that I end up keeping once I've already like made so much profit on a play or a set or something. I'm like, oh, I can keep a couple. Like, I don't need the profit. The profit I end up spending on my binders anyway, so it's all moot. But a lot of these are vintage cards that I opened back in the day that I decided to grade and keep, and those are the cards that I keep. So I am not super worried about one specific card getting a 10, you know. I'm just looking at the macro. So I'm probably different than some of you, especially if you're just getting started. And it does take time to build up to this. Like, I started by sending 20 card subs. Let's see if I can go back. I don't know how far they'll go back. But I started by sending like 20 cards, you know. Okay. Yeah, see, 35, 2, 4, 2, 23, 25, because they were more of like cards that like I was just kind of learning how I pre-grade. So when you're starting off, I do advise kind of breaking it up. But I do think like if you're confident in your pre-grading, you might as well just like look at the macro from the beginning. If you have the money. But you can see I had lots of smaller subs, and then eventually I started experimenting a little bit, sending bigger subs, 3, 200, 200. Granted, back then grading was like $10, $12. It's a lot different now. There's a PSA promo card, a one-piece card that sold for like $300 or $200 or something like that. So this is an example of why PSA memberships are good. Sorry, I've been looking away from the chat for so long. You remember my parents watching the KU's championship game with us on Mastering and asking if I was going to be okay. I remember that too, Sturbs. Yeah, that was a sad time. Yeah, your Jayhawk watching is a lot similar to my Bronco watching. And back then I was into the Jayhawks. I kind of have to pick and choose what I just dedicate my life to, but these days, but the Broncos are my thing. You just got the notification from YouTube that I'm going live. Dude, why is it like that? I think it's because I'm just like a nobody on YouTube, and they're just like, these people probably won't care. I'm not going to bug them. Not many people click on it anyways. But thanks for letting me know, Big Fat Noob. That makes my heart feel so good. For multi-language submissions, my logic is to put the easiest cards to grade at the back. No one wants to go through a whole submission and hit an obscure Chinese card with debatable centering. Let me process that. For multi-language submissions, my logic is to put the easiest card to grade at the back. No one wants to go through a whole submission and hit an obscure Chinese cards with debatable centering. So you put the debatable centering cards first. Is that what you're saying? So they get through all the hard stuff, and then they're like, okay, easy 10, easy 10, easy 10. kind of like that idea. That's kind of what I was saying. I got mine earlier, but it wasn't next to my phone. All right. So we're losing viewers here, which is fine. Hopefully there's enough people in here to give away all this stuff, but let's get into that. I think we've covered enough here. And you got to see some cool cards. We got to have some fun, and nobody's pressured me, but I'm pressuring myself. I'm opening that freaking Celebrations box back there because I'm a degen and I can't help myself. So if you want to see this get open, stick around. But you can't see it because noob. There it is. I might only open the Celebrations packs, not the Battle Styles and Darkness Ablaze. Yeah. But so be it. Am I still buying, submitting One Piece cards? I've never really done that. I only have that One Piece card because it was free. It was my promo from PSA's membership. Okay, exactly what you meant. Good. All right. So we have 2 more regular viewers, so we'll save one for the end. So let's give away a few of these to members now. I'm going to move it so you guys can see it a little bit better. Oops. There we go. All right, pick a winner. Oh, gosh, keep clicking the wrong screen. All right. The Sturbs gets the Pogo promo pack. And I'm not giving you a choice, Sturbs. I'm opening this for you. It is probably going to be a Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander, so you can guess what you want. But, sorry, Sturbs, you don't get the rights of the regular viewers, but you can also get a Dragonite, an Executor, a Melmetal, a Dragonite V-Star, Dragonite V. Yeah. Hopefully I don't... Oh. That felt a little hard, Sturbs. No, Sturbs, I bought 200 of these. I have so many of them. I have so many Bulbasaurs, and it's one of my grading plays that have done pretty well for me over the years. Like, I'm not just trying to offload them all at once, but it's done pretty well for me. Okay. Here we go. I think we know who that is. Hopefully Charmander. Love to see it, buddy. Look at that cute little guy. And it's actually a promo card. In English, it came in the pin box, I think. And it's a Cosmo foil in English, but in Japanese, it was a promo card that came alongside the booster boxes. If you bought the booster boxes from distribution, you got one of the promo packs too. So congrats, buddy. I might put a special note in yours, Sturbs, along with the signed card. All right, and so that's it for opening. Let's just do somebody else. Enthusiastics. I know you were... Oh, you just got here. And you got the Pikachu Astonishing Volt Tackle Pack. Let's go. Yeah, I think I got them for $1 each. Yeah, big fat noob. Maybe like $1.25, but these cards in 10 sell for 50, so I make like 20 bucks each time one sells. I've sold so many, so it didn't take long to make my money back on those. This is going to Enthusiastics. All right, we're going to do a regular person giveaway next. I think I sent giveaways out like pretty recently, so you might not get these for a month or two, people. But hopefully you've gotten your stuff and you know that I will send it out eventually. But all right, so regular person giveaway. Non-member giveaway. You're not regular. You're special. All of you. I'm such a dad. Okay. I'm lost over here now. Okay. All right. Let's see. Crimson Knight, Stoner Cat. If you haven't gone to ooh, Shug. Let's go. 50 cents a piece. Yeah. I'm sure over in Japan, especially you guys in China, you guys have been able to get them for so cheap. But that's another thing that you got to think about. Like if you can buy these things from other countries in bulk and do the importing for people and then grade them here at PSA in America, like you can make money on that arbitrage, that market arbitrage right there. And like they said, these used to be 50 cents. I don't know what they are now. It's probably still only like $2 or $3, but I mean that's a 6x just on the raw card. Like, all right. So I'm going to refresh just because in case somebody else went on there and said anything. Oh, can't do a form. Oh, probably shouldn't. Well, I guess you guys can't see that. All right. I think that's the same. Whoops. Whoops should be in here. He's won twice. Dark Lord, are you still in here? Hopefully you made it. You were in here at one point. I know it. Used to pick them up in bulk, like 100 packs for 40, 50 bucks. Yeah, it really is such a, like that's the kind of stuff I enjoy. Like I get to engage in the hobby. It's like free. It's essentially free money. It really is free money. Deej Gang, Dark Lord, you still here? I'll keep going. Find somebody else. Just get the other one going too. Right? Are you serious, TCG? Oh, this is the guy that pulled the Cyndaquil. That's so awesome. I'm so glad he found my video and he was like not mad at me at all. He ended up making money on that thing because PSA refunded him his $500 buy-in fee and he got to sell it back for the 200 whatever amount it was. So he made money on that Cyndaquil. That thing literally is just making everybody money. Bart, you just won. And I think you've already won one of these too. Name of Culture. Ooh, Dark Lord, you still here. Good. I'm really glad that I want people that come here to get rewarded, especially while I'm still small like this. I want you guys to get rewarded. So, Dark Lord, you need to fill out the form because I do not recognize your name. He who must not be named. Where'd you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? You guys know what comes next. No, you're good, Dark Lord. You got it. My chat is behind. Huh. Dark Jord. See, I always do that. Sorry, buddy. Dark Horde. Jord. Probably, yeah, okay. Sorry for butchering. Let's get somebody else. So if my diatribe earlier didn't make it clear, I am going to be sending probably 100 card subs. Yeah. 100 to 200. I might just send a big one because I can't be bothered trying to hope and pick for the big good graders. Like, I don't know. It just bugs me. Slippery Shibe, I think we already know you aren't in here. Lugia's Lake House, haven't seen you. Oh, I guess I shouldn't win my own stuff. John Ferris, are you in here? Chibi Bestiary Cal, you already won. Inept, if you were in here, I'd love to give you something. You should go check out his channel. He's a veteran and he's a really cool dude. He is an expert stacker of Pokemon stuff. Benjamin Kapler, from a feller ginger. Good video. Get it, brother. Man, I get so many comments about being a ginger. Like, I am happy to represent the gingers out there, but it is what it is. Rip and Flip. I'm not. If you're in here, please just speak up. Broke to Stoke. I do have more of these if more of you are in here, and it just doesn't happen. Enthusiastics, you're a member. Big Fat Noob member. Noob Slayer TV's been liking the stuff. We're not gonna get every. Does Smoking Rock? Is anybody in here who hasn't won? Just speak up. I'm sick of this. Take it easy, brah. Crimson Knight. You don't. Well, you can go watch the video after this. Don't even worry about it right now. Just fill out the form. You've been in here the whole stream. You deserve to win one of these things. So fill out the form. And Stoner Cat, have you not gotten one of these already? If you haven't, I'll give you something else. Rip and Flip, okay. God, all you people are just lurkers. I sound like I'm talking trash, but I'm not. It's just my emotional self coming out. All right. Crimson. I've got so many of these fake packs. Like, okay, let's get this off the screen. That they're just going to be giveaways for people. That was their plan, but if I can get rid of them, then that's fine with me. Okay, so we got Crimson, Dark Jord, even though it says Lord. Forgive me. Rip and Flip, you actually won the spinner, so you deserve this. Rip and Flip, go up, fill out the form. If you don't fill out the form, I will just not send anything and not try and reach out because that's too much work. Gotta sign an energy for ya. Just kidding. I signed the pack. That's ridiculous. I had today off for Martin Luther King Day, so it's been a 3-day weekend, so I'm gotta go back to work tomorrow. Who else? Sasuke. Okay. You too. And then we will get on with the members and then open some packs and end the night. Okay, your signature is all screwed up. Sorry. I'm not fixing it. Okay. Okay, I gotta write your name. Sasuke. Okay. And I think that's everybody. Uncommon, did you want one of these packs, man? If you do, fill out the form. If not, sounds like you kind of know what you're doing for the most part around here. But I might as well sign it. If you speak up and want one, I will send you one. Up to you. And we'll just save these for now. I'll do them now in case you need to leave or want to leave. You can just leave. Program. We are down to Name of Culture, Cal, and Miss Stephanie, and I have not seen Miss Stephanie today. So, Name of Culture, no Fame Culture. I've done that to you before. Sorry, man. And Cal. All right. Wrong screen. Miss Stephanie would have won Remix Bout, so whoever wins this next pack, the other person is going to get the Remix Bout pack. No Fame Culture gets Lugia. And, oh, she is? Okay, well, let me grab one more pack. This is Black Geist. This is the other half of Chilling Reign from Sword and Shield. Also very cool. Cal. I don't know if anybody noticed. I don't know if it was randomized. I feel like those giveaways were just like going through the list. But how to use code, please. I don't really know what that means. Personally. How to use code. You're gonna have to say a little more than that for me. Stoner Cat. Stoner Cat. Birthday boy. Might as well give you one. Don't let me forget about you if I'm forgetting something. It's a lot going on. Stoner Cat. Why not? Give it to your son if not. Okay. Okay, so Lugia goes to No Fame Culture. Miss Stephanie. Miss Stephanie. This is an awesome one. Very, very cool. Very, very cool remix bout pack. Okay. Alright. And Cal, we'll give you this guy. But if you ever want to ship packs, this is how you do it. You get a card saver. You don't put it in the card saver. You just use it as the hard backing behind this pack. These Japanese packs are slightly bigger. It works good for English packs, but it is what it is. Okay, my phone is getting close. Something's vibrating over here. I gotta get to it so I don't just have to hold up like this. All right. Celebrations. Baby. With the yellow plastic and everything. Let me clear off my desk a little bit here. Giveaway card, good job, bro. Oh, you want a giveaway? Makes sense. Suju, fill out the form. Hopefully next time I see your name for more than just the very end. I want you guys to engage. But it's only fair because there's only 16 of us in this world that are in this chat right now, all having a shared experience. Okay, Suju. Okay, but don't. Okay. Ooh, I get 4 Celebrations packs. Every Pikachu ever. Such a cool promo. And I got a sleeve for you. I don't like how you're sitting up there like that. Hopefully that just occurred. But it doesn't look like it, because these sell for quite a bit graded. I have several listed, but you can see it's like all kind of weird over here. So I probably won't grade it, but that's okay. It's like condition is good. Somebody might overlook that in the future. It's not Pokeball, but it's alright. Because these 2 packs are going to be worth $50 a day. $50 a piece one day, and I'm not opening these because I have both of them complete and they're not like big hits. So there's no point. But I bet that these promos could make all my money back on this whole box anyways, if they get 10s, and they're normally pretty good condition, so it is what it is. Alright. This is gonna be fun. This is one of the funner sets there is. There's no doubt about it. This is so... come on, baby. Give me at least some Trainer Gallery stuff. Or Trainer Gallery. Classic Collection stuff. Even just like the regular hollows are worth quite a bit in 10. They're very hard to grade though. As Bart knows if he's still in here. Okay, come on. Doing terrible at opening this. Okay. I think there's one on the back. Oh. No, we'll just go right through it. Yveltal. Oh, my phone is starting to crap out. Palkia. Lugia. And Zacian V. Man. At least you guys will be able to see the cards. It's a little bit glitchy now. My phone's running low on battery, but it's enough to see the packs. I'll move slow enough. Okay. Palkia. Ho-Oh. Groudon. Solgaleo. Come on, baby. Hookadijup. Hookadijup. Let's go. Please. Just give me one. Venusaur, Blastoise, Umbreon, Magikarp, Charizard. I didn't even want to say Charizard. I don't need a Charizard. I just want something decent. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, I think it finally died, so let's just switch cameras. Okay. Kyogre. That is one of the worst classic collections. Mew, that card's worth over $100 in a 10, I'm pretty sure. So we take that, but probably not a 10. Rocket's admin. I think 30th anniversary, that's one reason why I was okay with opening this tonight, because I think 30th anniversary is going to make these cards kind of take off. But we shall see. Last pack magic, fam. I could plug in, but I think I started the stream with about 50%. But that HD camera takes a lot of juice, I guess. It's alright. Okay. Reshiram. Okay. Noob at this strategy. I don't see much texture on that third slot. Well, I gotta tell you, that's not exactly what I was hoping for. Just one rocket admin? What a letdown. How do I stop at that? Like, that is so hard to stop opening. What do you guys use to see the OBO? I use 130point.com. You can use 130point.com to see the actual confirmed sale price of cards. I thought you were doing the Pokemon rap song when you were naming all the Pokemon. I could do the whole Pokemon rap pretty much. Okay. Okay, you guys are such a degen influence, but I am who I am. And I did have some other cards set out. But I'm not going to start with this because this is Sword and Shield stuff. It's got an Evolving Skies, 2 Fusion Strike, and a Chilling Rain. So I'm going to start with this crappy tin that I was actually able to find at MSRP at Dick's Sporting Goods when we were buying a treadmill. Premier Ball. So I'm hoping it has similar packs to what my buddy Sturbs got, which was, I think he said Destined, Surging, and I can't remember the third one. Journey Together. Please, no more pain. We know these packs are already going to be just absolutely wrecked. Oh my gosh! It's so bad! Ooh, I caught a Mulluetta and a Beware. Let's go. Put those in my sticker collection that we usually give to my son's teachers. Dude, these are so... Okay. I'm sorry. Sticker collection. Sticker collection. Terrible streamer. Destroyed. Absolute trash packs. Like, totally wrecked. There's poop in there with them. Just chilling. What is that? Terrible. Alright. Okay. Destined Rivals is really the only pack that I need to open out of this, so I'm going to start with it because it's the only set I don't have complete. If I pull a hit, meaning texture, I'm stopping. Because I already have complete binders of Surging Sparks and Journey Together, and normally that's when I stop opening and keep the packs, but these packs are absolutely garbage. You had poop too, Sturbs? Love to hear it. I'm glad it wasn't just me. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. Destined Rivals. Give me something good. Squovit. Rellor. Grimer. Houndair. Manetrekker. Team Rocket's Factory. Ogre Palm. Oh, there we go. Morotom. Zamazenta holographic. Come on. I hate. I've had such bad luck with Destined Rivals. Other than this one card that I pulled in my first booster bundle, I've probably opened 200 packs now. Which I know I'm very lucky to have opened that many packs, but I took all your bad packs, people. It has not been great. Okay. Guess we're going to go... I'm going to go Surging next. Still can't get Butthole Pika. Not sure I know exactly which that one is. Off the top of my head. Meryl. Same Rellor. Different set. Grapple Locked. I think it's in Prismatic too. It's way overused. Dust Ball. Armor Rogue. Jasmine's Gaze. Iron Bundy. I just have to let out the stress and steam like a steam engine. These cards are cool though. Like, honestly. With like that extra little bit to the art. I like them. Alright, comes down to Journey Together. Before I have to do something really stupid, like open Sword and Shield stuff. Okay. Here we go. What card can I slip in here to get off the hook? Just kidding. Ooh, I love that Cubone, actually. Lechonk. Joltik. Larvesta. Electrode. Hop's Bag. Moment of Truth. Let's go! Let's... Oh my god, dude! SIR? Okay, that's... Okay, Destiny. Picked it last. Destiny to end the night. Let's go. I was asleep. Oh my gosh. And a double. Let's go, baby! I really thought that was an IR for a second. Okay, so let's see how damaged this is from that stupid Pokeball tin. Not too shabby. It's definitely not a 10, but like it's not like bent or like... I thought it would be way worse. Like there's some whitening. It's definitely not perfect, but... Dude. Dude, that is so hard to pull SIRs these days. Like I genuinely was expecting a holo. I thought it was at least an IR. Like, I know there's a similar Iono's Belly Bolt. Wow. Now that got me sweating. I was told by YouTube that they're pushing NFL content more than other content. Even if you're just doing Pokemon stuff, but you're doing NFL stuff, they're going to push it more. So, the next video has some Bronco themes to it too. But it was filmed before the Bills game. But... won't waste any more of your time. I really appreciate all you guys. You will be seeing all these 5,000 cards at some point on the channel. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't. Give this stream a like. I don't know what any of it does. There's a little hype button on mobile that if you feel like giving to me, you should save it for one of my next releases on videos. You get 3 a week. But, yes, the Broncos win was better than anything that I could ask for in Pokemon. That was legitimately such a godsend for me. That game was so fun to watch. And God bless Bo Nix. Go Broncos. See you, fam. See you, fam.